Hello friends, thank you for tuning in today. So this video is kind of going to go like little by little in terms of the application and talking about these different products. I'm chatting about things that I feel have a sort of universally flattering, works for anyone vibe, you know, like the tones, the textures, what they do on the skin. They're all drugstore and I just feel like anybody could use them. There were a couple of things I was just kind of having that thought about, and then I thought, I wonder if there's anything else. So I've got like 8 different things here that are going to go into the look, and I'll chat about them as I go. But for now, what I have on my skin is foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer. I did brows and I primed my eyes. So now we're going to move on to the blush step, and I feel like a blush that truly anyone could wear is the Fit Me blush from Maybelline in the shade Wine. I've talked about this before. This is kind of like one of my favorite in from the cold blushes. It's a true like rosy blush that I think can really vary in intensity, so you can wear it deeper, darker, richer, or lighter. So I'm going to show you here just with my e.l.f. blush brush, get a little bit on, and I feel like I end up wearing it somewhere in the middle of where it could ultimately go. You know, I'm not going super light with it, but I also could build it significantly more. But I love that rosiness. I love a good rosy cheek. Also, I think the finish of it is really flattering because it's not a 100% matte. It has a slight satin finish, and I think that's really pretty on the skin. It doesn't go overboard with shimmer if you're one who tries to avoid that. But at the same time, there's a little bit of gentle radiance with this thing. So I just really, really enjoy that blush. I love the rosy life that it gives the cheeks in kind of a natural in from the cold way, as I've mentioned before. So I feel like anybody could wear that. Here's another thing, and I know this did get a mention in the Emily Awards, but my Believe Beauty Radiantly Prime Primer, I'm actually wearing that underneath my foundation today, and I feel like anybody could benefit from it in that fashion, or, you know, as I've said, on top, wearing it as your highlight. It's got just the slightest hint of golden tone, and I love dabbing it on and then taking a little synthetic brush over top. It is never going to set too quick. It's never going to be hard to work with because keep in mind it's made to be a primer. There's total blendability in this stuff, but look how it gives you that pretty champagne glow. I totally feel like everyone could wear that and love that. I'm going to actually put a little bit more on my hand, kind of smooth it out. Yeah, the fact that this is a primer I think makes it so blendable and user-friendly. So I've got it under my foundation, which I'm wearing the Tarte Skin Treat, or the Sugar Rush Skin Treat Tinted Moisturizer stuff. And now I've also got it going on top. I think that is so pretty. For eyes, my friends, you want to talk about a major throwback. How about Bronzed Taupe from L'Oreal, the Infallible line? This is still available, and this stuff is so good. So one shadow look, the perfect shade that is like not too warm on the eyes. I know cool shadow lovers would be like, I don't want it to look too warm, but it's also not like dull either. It does have some shimmer, and as I've always said, you know, shimmer applies differently depending on the brush you use. So we're shearing it out in the crease, and it's going to be working as a bit of a soft, gentle crease color here for us. And then we pop it on the lid and we'll see some more shimmer. But isn't this great? Like, you're gonna use one shade and one shade only. And I feel like it's just a tone anyone could love. Let me know in the comments section, have you or have you not yet discovered this one? Because it has been around a lot. I know I talked about it in past years on my channel. Quality is so good on these singles, and I'd kind of forgotten about them a little bit. But do you need some more simplicity in your life? Do you need one shadow that you know you could reach for and would work out great for you? This is it. And that was my Profusion crease brush, and then my Morphe M167, a great little flat brush here, and we're just gonna pat it on all over the lid. And it's gonna be catching the light in some areas. It's going to be looking slightly deeper. It's just the perfect tone to try to pull this one shadow look off. How lovely is this? I love that you can kind of contour the eye and get that glowing lid just all with one product. And I think truly anyone, any skin tone could pick that up, be satisfied with how pigmented it is on your skin. Again, it's the L'Oreal Infallible Single in Bronzed taupe. Here's another little eye-related thing that I've been reaching for quite a bit lately. I've had it on hand for, seems like months. I've really been using it more recently, and I think anybody could love this. This Maybelline Color Strike. They call it a cream to powder shadow pen. I don't really sense that it's starting as a cream. I feel like it's powder, but whatever. The shade is called Spark, and I see it as a nice little like brightening accent to any look. So basically you've got this dabber in here, and we've seen these spring-loaded things where there's something in there that's just pressing up against it. And what I like about this shade called Spark, I can really quickly and easily brighten up that inner corner. And again, I don't see how it's cream at first. I feel like it's just powder to powder. But I also like it, and now you could still totally be content with the one shadow look. I just have to demonstrate this because, you know, this is the video where we're talking about this stuff. But it's so pretty dabbed right on the middle of your lid. It's like you get an instant halo eye effect with no extra work. Just dab it. Just pop it in the thing, dab it on. It's no unusual texture. Like I said, it feels like powder. It meshes right in with any powder look you might do. But I've been really enjoying that lately, and it just seems like the kind of thing anybody could use and love. Here's another thing, also rediscovered. My e.l.f. Mint Melt No Budge eyeshadow stick, and this is in the shade, I think I once called it Malt With Me because I thought they were trying to be cute, but really I just wasn't seeing the E. Melt With Me. So this is a rich brown shadow stick that does have some shimmer, and I think that shimmer makes it a little more forgiving, a little bit easier, and this allows me to do a technique I like to call lazy liner, where you just use that shadow stick to go across your upper lash line, and it's a whole lot easier than using something smaller and more precise. And with this lid, we've got this bronze taupe shade that isn't like the lightest shade ever, but this stick just really gradually merges with it, and it doesn't look harsh. It doesn't look like there's some big jump off between these shades. So I really like the way this merges with kind of soft neutral eye looks, and then you can wear it as smudgy lower liner, and it has, of course, since it's a jumbo stick, it has that softness. You can kind of smudge over it a little bit if you want to, but it also stays in place. Okay, so there's a practical element to this as well, along with the ease. Oh God. Phone rang. My family always knows I can be reached in the 5 o'clock hour in the morning. But what I was thinking about this stick was how the fact that it has some shimmer, you know, if it didn't, if we were just dealing with a really like dark black opaque shadow stick here, it wouldn't have the same ability to just kind of easily merge with the eyeshadow look, but this looks really soft and pretty. So I'm going to go on and finish my eye with a little mascara, and then I've got a few lip things to mention. So there's the eyes done. I just put a light liner in the lower inner rim, my ABH double-ended pencil. I've got Superhero mascara on and Maybelline Lash Discovery. So it's not a loud, heavy eye, but it's just like a really natural, works for anything, any occasion kind of eye. Now there is a lipstick that I want to shout out here. I've enjoyed these Milani matte lipsticks that they have. There have been some really pretty colors, and from what I understand, they're coming out with even more colorful shades now. But the one called Passion, this one has really captured my attention. I think this one is so good, and it has range, you guys. So let me show you what it looks like just put on really fully. To me, it feels like Dusty Rose taken down a notch. I feel like fair skin tones could look stunning in this shade, but also rich skin tones. So I've got that on. That's the fullest color you're going to get out of it. But then we do some blotting, or we just apply it sheer to begin with. But look at how pretty this looks blotted. I've basically just taken a little cotton around here. I've wiped off the bulk of the actual color, and here's what remains. And isn't that so pretty? Like, I love that lightness. And then I got crazy the other day, you guys, and I was like, could this actually work as blush? Oh yeah. I'm just gonna dab my little synthetic brush on here, and I know I already have some blush on, but this color, you guys, as blush, it blends in beautifully. The texture, this matte texture. So easy, and it's giving me just like that soft Dusty Rose kind of neutral blush. I think anybody could wear it. But I'm just floored by this lipstick. It's the shade called Passion. Again, beautiful bold lip, beautiful soft blotted lip, and great cream blush all in one. And it's drugstore, baby. Okay, I'm gonna try to remove this a little bit more. Here's another thing you need to know about the Revlon Color Stay Lip Liner in Mauve. I was really assessing my collection of these and thinking like, what's the one that truly could work for everyone? Because while I really love chocolate or raisin, for example, those might be a little dark for a lot of people. And then there are other shades of lip liner that I adore, but they might be not impactful enough for others. But the shade called Mauve, you want to talk about a shade that just fills in your lips? Wasn't there a video where I was wearing this and this alone on my lips? And it just fills your lips in with Your Lips But Better pigment. And I think a lot of times we think about Your Lips But Better coming from maybe a lipstick or some kind of shiny gloss that just kind of perfects and everything. But what's really convincing Your Lips But Better is a lip liner. You know, it offers no shine, but it just makes your lips look like, wow, they came that way and they're perfect. It is the perfect, like, not too warm, not too cool. I mean, it's not one of those like grayish looking mauves. Sorry, my lips are a little dry there, but it's just, to me, it seems so right on the money. Pair this with any number of lipsticks ranging from berry and pink to nudes, but I love that. And maybe I didn't give that enough buzz like in my Emily Awards where I was talking about the Color Stay lip liners, but mauve is a really important shade to have, I think. And then my last thing, I guess we're to the last one, the e.l.f. Sheer Slick in Black Cherry. Now, this definitely is a dupe for Clinique's Black Honey. I can see it's available once again on the e.l.f. website, but this, guys, I am gonna use this up. Like, the product was all up in here and now it's just at the top. But I use this all the time. This is my downstairs, like, keep it in my bathroom, throw it on before I run outside kind of thing. And it's really pretty with this lip liner too. But what I like about it is it does have that element of sheerness, and it gives anybody's lips like the perfect plum. And you might think, okay, well, maybe I'll really like that for winter time. Well, actually, it's gorgeous in the summer months too. That kind of a shade on the lips paired with bronzy skin and like a bronze eye, it's so pretty. And you'll see, it's sheer. It's going to adapt a little bit depending on how much pigment you have in your own lips. Here we've really evened out our natural lip color with that mauve lip liner, and now look, we've got a perfect plummy lip that instantly makes the eye seem more alive, the cheek, everything's coming together. So I do feel like everyone could wear that, and it is the best only dupe you need to know about for the Clinique Black Honey. So guys, that wraps it up. My video chatting about some of the universally flattering things that I think anybody could love, from blush to glow to eyeshadow, lip colors. How about this for a little multitasking gem? And they're really just solid, non-fussy products. They're things you know you can reach for, they're all affordable, and they're always gonna work out. So thank you guys so much for taking time to watch. I hope you found this useful, and I would love to hear in the comments section if you've run into any products where you feel like, yeah, this is something anybody could grab for. The tone is super like universally workable, lovely texture and feel and application. Let me know in the comments section, and I will talk to you again very soon. I love you. Bye.